Hi there, this is Chris Newmarker. I'm executive editor of Mass Device, the online news journal for the medical device industry. It's Friday, April 23rd. We're going to go over the Newmarkers and Newsmakers, the top 5 news stories on Mass Device this week. Number 5 on the list ran in full on our sister site, Medical Design Outsourcing. It's a roundup about the performance of the 10 largest orthopedic device companies in the world. When I put this together, I found that many of the companies saw double-digit percentage declines in revenue in 2020. The pandemic was especially tough on orthopedic device companies. Basically, hospitals were diverting their resources to respond to the pandemic. People with bad knees or hips, saying maybe I should just wait if I can until the pandemic is more under control. But as we enter this year, analysts are saying there's some pent up demand. There's a lot of reason for optimism for the industry in 2021. So go check out this story and find out how all the different large companies are doing. Number 4 on the list ran in full in pharmaceutical processing world. And this was FDA releasing a scathing inspection report about the Emergent Biosolutions plant in Baltimore that the federal government had tasked with making a J&J and AstraZeneca vaccine. The plant's been forced to discard up to 15 million doses of J&J vaccine in a single manufacturing batch. There was other vaccine that hasn't been shipped out, and FDA says they're going to be inspecting this, and hopefully some of it can still get into people's arms. In the meantime, production of vaccine is paused at the plant. Number 3 on the list, we've got Intuitive Surgical with a street beating first quarter. This has been the first week of a first quarter earnings reports for many medical device companies, and we're actually seeing many better than expected reports. It's going to be really interesting to see how the ortho companies do. We start to see some of those major ortho companies releasing reports in coming days. Number 2 on the list, we've got a next-gen version of Medtronic's Pipeline Flex device coming out. The Pipeline Flex has been on the market for close to 10 years in the United States. It's designed to divert blood flow away from a brain aneurysm. And the new thing that Medtronic has with this latest version of Pipeline Flex is that they have their Shield technology, which is a proprietary platform with materials tech, meant to reduce the tendency of the device to create blood clots. And number 1 on the list, we've got Neuropace out of the gate with their IPO on Thursday. Stock was really up, skyrocketed, and they actually upsized what they were looking to get out of this IPO with the total gross proceeds that they're going after at $102 million now. Neuropace makes a what they tout as the only closed-loop brain responsive neurostimulation system that's designed to prevent seizures at their source. And those are the top 5 news stories on Mass Device this week. If you want to hear me discuss it more with my wonderful colleague Tom Salemi, our Device Talks weekly podcast will be coming out in coming days. And just a reminder, we're on social media. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. So follow, subscribe. And for all things medical device, go to massdevice.com.